Welcome back to Bay Sunday. She was a bigger-than-life gospel singer that performed at President Kennedy's inauguration and at Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. Her name is Mahalia Jackson, and now her life's work is being performed at Petaluma's Cinnabar Theater. It's funny, it's thought-provoking, emotional, and rich with a gospel sound, and we're delighted to have the star of that show, Sharon Scott, with us, straight out of Florida,
Yay.
On a road trip,
Yes.
hanging out in wine country. Good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
All right, well, before we talk about you, tell our audience, if they don't know, who Mahalia Jackson was.
Oh my God, she was the first gospel superstar, not just a star. As a matter of fact, the Grammys brought about the gospel award for her. Her numbers were so off the charts, they had to give her something. So Mahalia she is what gospel music.
She's the queen of gospel,
yes,
I guess
she
what
is.
they
She's
say,
the
right?
beginning.
Yeah.
Before it was the Negro spirituals.
Yeah.
But she and Thomas Dorsey got together, and he was blues influenced, she was New Orleans influenced, and so you mix those together and you got gospel. Yes.
Well, now, and you grew up with this.
Yes,
Your grandfather was a preacher?
Yes,
Grandmother?
yes. The first lady of the church.
Yes.
Which meant we had some rules and regulations, no rock and roll, no R&B, except, I have to confess, if nobody's listening, it's
cheated.
just you and I.
You
No,
cheated?
no. My grandma did.
Oh.
She liked James Brown, so a little James Brown was sneaking
Right. Gotta have a
every
little
now
of
and then, yeah. But other than that, it was Mahalia. My first memories are Sunday mornings, waking up, because my grandma was a maid during the rest of the week, but on Sunday mornings, you know, she was the first lady of the church, but so she had to cook dinner before we left church, because generally we were in church all day. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, you'd hear my grandma and Mahalia singing. So it was the sound of the music, the smell of the cooking, and 3, 4-year-old me, I'd be in there and I can hear the chords and I can hear the notes.
Taking
and
notes.
So I did.
You were taking notes. And
I
this
did.
just came so easily for you then because you grew up with it, right?
I don't want to say easy,
No.
because that
A labor
just
of
tempts
love.
fate.
Yeah,
Yes, a
sure.
labor of a labor, but it was of love. It was definitely of love.
And when did you decide that you wanted to put that, because you researched this for years?
Yes, I did.
10
Yes, I
years?
did. More than that,
Traveled,
yes.
Tried to find family members,
yes,
friends, whatever you could
yes.
do.
We went on my honeymoon. The last day of our honeymoon, our last port was New Orleans, and my husband said, "Let's make it Find Mahalia Day." And we looked all over. We started talking to people, and that's where, you know, talking to people started. You know, and we found her, and I had, I think, a little conversation with her, and that's where we kind of started. We went to Chicago. I went to her house, where she talks about, and I went to Greater Salem Baptist Church. And the cool thing is, they've got these pews in the front of the church. They're like one-person pews, and they were strictly for Mahalia. And now people don't sit in them.
Of course not.
But I put my butt in there.
I bet you did. Yeah, a little performer involvement.
Yes.
You got to do that.
I wanted to touch her in a way that nobody else had.
What are the similarities between you two?
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're both female. We're both African American. We're both round, some rounder than others. We're both lovers of, I think, the good news music, because I like to sing inspirational music, not just gospel, but things that uplift people, and
Hold
that was
that
her
thought,
thing.
because we have a clip. We'd love to hear you. And here we go. Yeah, Sharon Scott, play Mahalia.
A good comedian, I think, is one of God's gifts that I truly want to enjoy. Red Skelton, Mom's Made Me, oh, and that cute little Danny Kaye. Danny is so fine, but he a nut. He got this special quality, like a fairy on his toes. But y'all, I gotta get moving, because we start rehearsing, Danny and I, that first Monday of Thanksgiving week.
Diana.
Oh, Danny! How you doing, baby?
Lovely to see you, dear. Now, before we start,
Yeah.
would you like anything to drink? We have some special water for you. It's holy water.
Holy water.
Well, Danny Kaye, I had to kind of look, and he turns into Elvis and other things during the show as well.
Yeah. The man in the production plays everyone. He plays a promoter, a good cop, a bad cop, a really bad cop. He plays a character that once I found him, I knew how to shape the play. It was Studs Terkel, and I didn't know that Studs Terkel and Mahalia had a friendship that lasted for more than 30 years. Mahalia Jackson and Louis Studs Terkel. I said, "Oh my God, it's a play!"
Well, you gotta go. It's at the Cinnabar Theater up in
Yes.
Petaluma. It's so
Yes.
nice to meet you.
And it was
Thanks for
wonderful
coming
to
in.
meet you.
Did you want to
Thank
sing
you.
a little bit on the way out, or is it too early?
Oh, when the saints go marching
For more
in.
information about Mahalia,
Oh,
log on to
when the saints
cinnabartheater.org.
go
That's
marching
cinnabartheater.org.
Oh,
Back
yes,
for
I
War
want
Bay Sunday next
to
week.
be in that number.
Take care, everybody.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Keep bringing it. Come on, let's
Oh,
go.
when the saints go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching
jump in.
Come on,
The
jump
Saints
in
will
with
go
me.
away.
To be in that number. See, oh yeah.